We spoke about this earlier on, Darren, about being given time off just to try and, I guess, get a bit of a break, get your body back up to scratch. Their next game is Spurs on the 4th of April, which it will be a tall order, really, won't it, for a team that are struggling with injuries, struggling with confidence at the moment, and by all accounts, struggling with unity. Are you surprised that he's given them 6 days off, or is that fairly normal? Just tell us about the insight.
It's fairly normal. International break, you get a lot of time off. They do need to get away. I mean, obviously, the biggest concern, as you said, there is unity, because it looks like so many whispers are coming out of that dressing room. So that just tells you that a lot of the players in that dressing room aren't playing for Steve. But for Steve himself as well, I mean, what he's actually having to endure within the people hammering him from outside and getting stick from people up there, if it'd been me, I would have to resign. I mean, just for health reasons, I think, for himself, because it cannot be good that every time he picks up a newspaper, I'm sure he doesn't even do that anymore. Like, it's up the news. I lived up there. It's 24 hours a day, football. And he's obviously, I was Sunderland, so I was out a little bit. In Newcastle, they love that football club more than anything. That is their life up there. And the fact that he's taking so much stick, I mean, it's difficult. And listen, for me, he's done an okay job. But what Newcastle fans that I certainly speak to, I've got a problem with, is the way that they're playing the game. That they think they've got players there good enough to play a different, expansive, more type game, but they're not doing that. They're a bit reserved, and it's a bit flat, it's a bit one-dimensional. But I mean, for Steve, 6 days, he can't win. He doesn't give the players off. People are going to hammer him. Why have you only given him 2 days off? He gives him 6 days off. He's getting hammered for that. So at the minute, he can't win. Yeah,
that's exactly what I said, Benty. You know, I see it from both sides. Well, I mean, we can't sit here and say, for example, you know, injuries to Wilson and St Maximin, they could come into training this morning over international break, and you know, Lascelles could get injured, and then we're saying, why would you take the chance? You know what I mean? Give him a couple of days off. So I can completely and utterly see both sides of the argument. Time will tell. If Newcastle stay up, then the 6 days off will be the correct decision. It's as simple. I mean, it's crazy, but it's as simple as that.
I mean, the kind of good thing for Newcastle, you'd have to say, Ali, as well, is that it's still in their own hands.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
I mean? If they can somehow turn a bit of form, and as I said, we know the injuries are massive, and Callum Wilson is so important. I know we keep talking about him, but when you're down the bottom, you need someone who's going to put the ball in the back of the net, and he is someone that was doing that very, very well. I think about his performance away at Everton. He was absolutely superb. So the quicker he comes back, the quicker it's going to help Newcastle, but it's still in their own hands. They're still giving themselves an opportunity to pull away from that relegation zone, but they are running out of time.
Well, their run-in features Spurs, which is their next game,
3
West
points.
Ham, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, Man City as well. The last 2 games of the season against Sheffield United, and then Fulham at Craven Cottage with fans potentially. So it will be a tall order. It will be a difficult one as well.
Massive.
Your hands are on your face, Darren.
I don't know what he's going to do with that running.